Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to break down some fantastic advice from cardiologists and physical therapists. We're talking about the most crucial exercises you can do to hold on to your strength, your balance, and your independence.
I want you to just think about that question for a second. Seriously, what if mastering just 3 basic movements could be the secret to staying strong and self-reliant for years and years to come? It's a really powerful thought, and today we're going to show you exactly how to do it.
Okay, before we get to the exercises themselves, we kind of need to understand what we're really fighting against. And there's a word for it, sarcopenia. All it means is the natural, age-related loss of muscle and strength. One cardiologist said he sees his elderly patients just waste away with sarcopenia, and that loss of muscle is what directly puts our mobility at risk. So think of these exercises as our best line of defense.
So first things first, our #1 mission is to build back that foundational strength. This is the bedrock, you know? Everything else, your balance, your stability, it all rests right on top of this.
We're going to start with the one movement that pretty much all the experts agree is totally non-negotiable. Dr. Azalo, a cardiologist, says it's one of the 3 most critical exercises out there. Now, he might call it a squat, but we're going to focus on the version you use every single day.
And that movement is the sit to stand. It's exactly what it sounds like. First, just like physical therapists recommend, scoot your hips toward the edge of the chair. It just gives you a little more leverage. Then, use your hands on the armrest or a table to push off if you need to. No shame in that at all. The goal is to stand all the way up. And here's a great tip. Squeeze your glutes at the very top. That makes sure you're really firing up those big muscles. And then, the important part, sit back down slowly, with control.
Now, how do we get the most out of this? Well, experts say you should aim for about 10 repetitions. And for safety, please keep a walker right in front of you, even if you don't think you'll need it. As you start feeling stronger and want a bit more of a challenge, try crossing your arms over your chest. That takes your arms out of the picture. The best part about this one, you can do a few reps multiple times throughout the day to really build that strength back up. Okay, now that we're building up that strength, let's move on to our second big area, improving your balance.
You see, that sit-to-stand exercise, it directly builds the leg and glute strength that you absolutely need for good stability. The two just go hand in hand. So now that we're building that strength, we can translate it into feeling steadier on our feet.
So how do we practice? It can be so simple. While you're holding onto a sturdy chair or a countertop for support, just gently raise one leg out to your side. Hold it for a beat, lower it with control, and then do the same on the other side. You can even do the same thing by raising your legs straight out in front of you. It's all about that slow, controlled, deliberate movement.
The name of the game here is safety and consistency. Always use support if you feel like you need it. Remember, the goal is stability, not how fast you can go or how high you can lift your leg. As one fitness expert says, you just have to practice it on a regular basis for it to work. You know, another great place to start is just tapping your feet from side to side, just to get comfortable with that feeling of shifting your weight.
All right, so we've built some strength and we've worked on our balance. Now for the third and final piece of the puzzle, mastering a movement you probably use every single day without even thinking about it.
Okay, don't let the word deadlift scare you. I know it sounds intense, but as Dr. Alo explains it, what we're really talking about is a hip hinge. And that's just the basic fundamental movement for bending over and picking something up safely. It is absolutely vital for protecting your back.
So how do we practice this one safely? Dr. Alo has a brilliant suggestion. Just place a light object on the floor. It could even be a tennis ball. Now, instead of rounding your back over, focus on pushing your hips back and keeping your back straight as you reach for it. Pick it up, and then stand up nice and tall, squeezing your glutes at the top. Yep, just like we did in the sit-to-stand.
So why is this one so important? Well, this is how you safely pick up groceries or a grandchild or really anything you drop on the floor. It strengthens that whole chain of muscles down your backside, your back, your glutes, and your hamstrings. Honestly, mastering this one movement is one of the best things you can do to prevent back injuries in your day-to-day life. So there you have it, the 3 essential movements. Now let's just quickly go over the mindset, the keys that are going to make sure you really succeed with all of them.
Our first key to success is, without a doubt, the most important one, consistency. Doing it here and there won't create lasting change. It's that daily or almost daily practice that builds real, lasting strength.
The experts at Grow Young Fitness put it perfectly. The relationship is direct. The more you do these exercises, the better your balance is going to get. There's no secret, really. It's just repetition.
Second, I want you to reframe how you think about using support. It is not a sign of weakness, not at all. It's a tool for getting stronger safely.
Seriously, all the experts we've talked about encourage it. Both Dr. Allo and the physical therapists at Bob and Brad explicitly say to use your hands when you need to. Just remember, safety allows you to be consistent, and consistency is what builds strength.
And our final key to success? Just start simple. That's it. Focus on mastering the basic movement with good form before you ever try to make it harder.
Let's remember the goal here. Dr. Allo compares a heavy barbell squat with the simple act of standing up from a chair. The whole point isn't to lift massive weights. It's to build the practical, functional strength you need to live your life fully and independently.
So, that brings us to the end. 3 essential movements, 3 keys to success. The only thing left to ask is, which one are you going to start with today? Will it be the sit-to-stand, the balance builders, or the hip hinge? The power to protect your independence is right there for the taking.